Welcome back to my channel. My name is Carolina, and in this video I want to discuss with you why empaths always fall for narcissists every single time. You ever wonder why the most kindest and nicest people, they will always get manipulated by other people or get hurt or end up in the toxic relationships, or those energetic vampires that they will drain your energy, and at the end, how to stop that? Empaths naturally pick up on people's energy and they will feel sorry for them, or they will find ways like, how can we fix that person? And what you have to understand, what you're doing, you're going out of your way, you're burning yourself out to help somebody, to fix them because they have some kind of problem. But what you have to remember, some people, they don't want to be fixed, they want to stay miserable. You feel that you're responsible for their behavior. No, you're not. You are not responsible for their action and their life choices. Narcissists, on the other hand, they will thrive. They use empathy as a tool. They feed off your energy. And what empath thinks, oh, if I will love them enough, I will fix them, I will change them. They will change because I give them all the love, the care, anything that they need. And magically, somehow they will be better. Narcissists will never change. In fact, they will exploit your energy because this is what they thrive on. They live off that. Narcissists and victim like-minded people, they will breadcrumb you. They will give you just enough so you're gonna stick around, and they will test your boundary, how far they can walk over you so they can keep the cycle alive. They will manipulate you. They will make themselves a victim. And this is repetitive cycle. Empaths often lack clear boundaries because there is a fear of rejection. There is a fear of being hurt. And the narcissists, they like to test the limits. For you saying no and setting the clear boundaries, remember, you are not selfish. This is a self-care. You're protecting yourself from something that you don't resonate. I am the biggest empath you can possibly meet, and I've got big heart, and I used to get out of my way just to help somebody, and I didn't realize this until when I've noticed that my father, he is very manipulative and controlling person, and the same pattern went for my relationship, which I ended up with the biggest narcissist, destroyed by him into pieces. And what I can recall, he used to give me breadcrumbs. He used to put me in the dopamine state, which I was mistaking for his love and care. And then he sent me to a cortisol, naming and shaming and giving me literally shit. And I would stick around because I felt I'm addicted to him because of the spikes of high and lows, the constant circle. Like, I had to be fed of the dopamine hit, and then basically, like, when I was back in the cortisol level, I had to have the hit again, and it was a constant loop. And I've realized this when I was totally walked over, and I said, okay, I have to break the pattern. And how did I do that? Because I had a strong realization of the kind of person I'm dealing with. I've recognized him as a person with the narcissistic traits, because I cannot say he is a narcissist. He's got some narcissistic traits. Second thing, I've established what my core values and beliefs are. So that makes me the person who I am and what I represent and what I believe and how I show up in the world. Because before, he could have put on anything on me and I would believe that this is basically me, but I didn't have those boundaries. So I was whoever he wanted me to be. I was just putting different masks every day, every time I was with that person. And the third thing, once you realize who you are, draw really strong boundaries. This is not selfish, it's a self-care. Once you're going to set your boundaries, see how the dynamics change. And this same thing went for my father. When I stopped accepting him telling me what he thinks about me, what kind of person I am, when I knew what I represent, he couldn't break me, and the dynamics between me and him completely changed. And believe me, I wasn't rejected or hurt. In fact, I gained respect from him, which I never thought I will, but there you have it. He respects me. The conversation, they're completely different. I've changed the whole dynamic between me and him, and I prize myself for this, because this is something that, again, I didn't realize for a very long time, and I've allowed this person to walk over me. Yes, this is my father, but I wasn't treated right until I was, and I am still. So my dear empaths, your pure heart, use it as a superpower, but remember in the process to protect it. Why do we have a ribs around our heart? This organ that is basically protected. Remember, protect yourself from anybody who destroy your peace, because what destroy your peace is already too expensive. And one more very important thing, start loving yourself. Hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't yet. That would mean a lot to me. Good luck.